Previously on Maybe the Chosen Ones. 3 adventurers, Gregor McConnor, Udaan, and Finnegan Stumblebatch, were all gathered together by a mysterious elf named Drya.
She brought them into a pocket of the light realm, the Ore, to express their celestial calling to save all of Tannin.
They were tasked with finding all of M'Or's dragon scales of light, to use in purifying every realm's portal from Scoth's darkness.
They began this epic adventure in the tiny village of Abey within Adohi, the forest realm.
However, it seemed Drya lost her memory as a consequence of being a fae outside of the Ore.
Regardless, the 4 of them discussed the grand quest set before them.
They decided to set out for the nearby spirit tree, apparently shrouded in darkness, which also seemed to be the location of a kidnapped child from the village. The Call of Ore, Heart of Tannin. The world of Tannin is home to 12 realms, protected and ruled by the Dragon Guardians. For centuries, it has been ravaged by the ever-growing Shroud of Darkness. Just when it seems that all hope is lost, 4 heroes, destined to save the world, answer the celestial calling of light set before them.
Gregor McConnor, the fierce half-elf fighter.
Udaan, the spirited human bard.
Finnegan Stumblebatch, the quick-witted and wizardly gnome.
Drya, the loyal Eladrin paladin.
What lies ahead on this epic adventure for these heroes? Who are, maybe, the chosen ones.
Cool. Shall we go?
Do you go?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Onward.
All right.
Can go, yeah.
All right. You are approaching the spirit tree. You're getting close. It's a massive tree.
What color is
that it's just it's like, think redwood.
It's dying, though.
Think redwood.
In the midst of it, your typical temperate deciduous forest
Well, actually,
biome.
it's over a hill of rock, and there's like a cave entrance.
Yeah, so it's this massive
the roots
tree
are going in the rocks.
on a hill.
There's a rocky hill.
Yep, and then the roots. These massive maze of intertwining roots. It's this massive thing, but the tree does look corrupted and dying. You're approaching the tree.
Okay, we approach the tree.
And so you have to decide in which manner you're going to approach the tree.
Okay. Alright, so is there a clear trails end where
Yeah, it's kind of off the main road. We're not really on
I do a
road.
perception check, and I roll a 17 plus 2, which is a 19.
Okay, so upon...
Sorry. Oh, I have a proficiency in perception too.
So upon this perception check, that's high enough to perceive. What you perceive outside of this dungeon, outside of the spirit tree, is you see 2 goblins standing guard. And they're just quietly grumbling to themselves, very not paying attention to you. They don't see you.
Actually, yes. I shoot a goblin. I slow it down and I go, where I'm from, we just kill goblins. Is that racially insensitive to
Well, they are evil.
We're good. Actually, you know what we should do?
What?
What if I sneak up behind one of them? So once you shoot one guy, I can just slit the throat of the other.
And you're a contingency plan if I miss my shot, which isn't going to happen. And when she misses her throat slit, you can just blow them up.
Right.
And I'll use my sword.
Oh, yes. You have her now.
I do not have a bow.
Okay.
Effing. Wow.
I have a shield and a sword.
Huh. I have a lot of range.
What's your dexterity level?
That's not a thing.
Mine's 16.
I've got it floating above my head.
I have 2 plus 2 dex. I'm proficient in it, so.
I have this here hand axe. I could throw it, and she could shoot. No, I don't trust you. I'm gonna shoot, you're gonna sneak.
I'll sneak.
And you are magic contingency, and if I miss my shot or if all goes south, we'll both charge with our big swords.
I'm gonna roll stealth.
If you need them looking the other way, I can make
Are
a
you gonna sneak
distraction.
up behind him?
Hold on! He
Plus 3! So 4.
He
It's
has
one.
advantage.
No. If you crit, like you don't
don't
get
get
to add.
Yeah.
your-
Okay.
Wait, was that whose roll was that?
That was
And that one
Abby's
for
stealth
stealth.
check, but he was about to like cast an illusion or something. He's
About
like,
to make a distraction.
She goes
but if you
and
want an extra, oh, there she goes.
Think of it this way too. You're in a forest, so I mean,
So those tree roots you can trip over.
so unfortunately, due to the failure, their attention has been alerted to you. So they're kind of coming around this side of the group of trees and brush that are in front of you.
Do they totally like know we're there now with it?
No, they're
They're
investigating.
searching.
Basically you failed that and you like stumbled over some brush and went like,
Okay.
ah, fuck.
Alright.
Okay, can I like stand up and quick hide behind a tree for the element of surprise?
Are we now in a?
Are we in
Oh,
combat?
we're not in combat.
You're not in
Not
combat
yet.
yet.
They haven't
They're
found
just
us yet.
they're just coming to investigate. So
Okay,
y'all
so
can like try to move out of the
So
way.
they're coming
or...
to search for us?
Yeah.
I shoot one.
Okay, you're gonna be dealing with half cover.
I just take off, skirt through the trees, move about 10 feet to get into range and open view, and I fire.
Sounds good.
And
So
15.
Okay, that will not do it.
Oh, what?
Whoa.
Was it?
Yeah. Okay. So
good.
I'm
I like
gonna let you guys know it for this instance. Their AC is exactly 15, and the defense.
The defender wins.
The defender wins.
Okay. Good.
So
I love
Dang.
that. Wow. Okay. Close.
Oh, no.
So
So now we do initiative.
now you roll for initiative.
10. 6.
10.
18.
So it's
16,
Matt,
so-
Abby,
Matt.
Dawson, me.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So the shot just kind of barely misses. It whisks past the first goblin and nicks its ear.
That plan didn't go good.
And you guys are now in combat.
Between the trees.
So Matt, if you could please be so kind as to begin.
Yes. What weapons are they carrying? I'm sorry, did you say already?
Goblins. I mean, goblins just carry. They carry a scimitar and a short bow.
Okay.
Scimitars.
Yeah, I was worried if they had bows or not. I'm going to fire a spell at the one that's farther away. Okay, so Acid Splash. Dexterity saving throw. Gotta get above 14.
Okay. 15. So just a miss.
Just a miss, yep.
Nothing.
Yep.
Okay.
No, it no reduced effect or anything.
Okay. He's like, holy, what just happened?
Back shots at 12 o'clock.
He's kind of dazed, but other than that, nothing really. Abby, you're next.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my dagger because I'm kind of far away, and I'm gonna like move out here and throw my dagger
You're gonna throw your dagger.
at this guy.
Like a 1d6.
16, 17, 19.
19, really?
Alright.
Okay, that gets him. It's gonna be a D4.
Probably a
It's a
D4.
dagger.
Plus your 2 damage.
Dagger is
right?
a d4, yeah.
Plus your mod for dagger. So it'll be 5 then.
5 damage to Goblin 1.
Nice.
Yes, and then I can use a bonus turn and use Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
And so I get out my fiddle. Who's next? You're next, right?
Megan's next.
Megan's next.
Dawson is next.
Wait, no, I am next. Yeah,
Dawson
yeah.
is next.
Oh,
And
that's
just,
right, yeah.
just so you guys
Yeah,
know,
sneak
Goblin
attack.
1 is bloodied.
Perfect. And I play a little diddle for Bardic Inspiration.
Yes. Dance around the tree.
Yes. And I feel that bardic inspiration, and I pull out a hunk of cheese and eat it.
Ah, the cheese wheel. Rude.
I took my flagon of cider with me, by the way. I did not give it back to
That's
Rome.
okay.
So I sling my bow back over my shoulder while I run towards Goblin 1, draw my longsword, and I slash at it while I'm drawing it. So I'm going to roll a d20, so that's a 14 plus... Yeah, so plus 5. 14 plus 5, 19. That's it.
You got it.
All right. And then
for which Goblin?
Goblin 1.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm going to roll that d10. And then that's a 5, plus, of course, plus 3, so 8.
Please describe your attack.
Okay, so I'm running up to it, right? With and I I just draw the sword. Oh, and the goblin is standing right next to the trunk of the tree. So I circle around the tree, draw my sword, and the sword, my sword goes and sticks right into the tree through its neck. So the goblin's body falls over and its head sits on the top of my blade until I pull the sword out of the tree and then the head falls down.
All right, Goblin 1 is dead.
Udaan
Goblin,
points at him in camaraderie.
Goblin 2.
I point back.
Goblin 2 lets out a big old crocodile tear as it holds its weapon in terror.
That was my cousin.
Megan, it's your turn. Actually, it was his brother.
Oh. I'm like too far away. I'm like past 30 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You are.
Can I like swing on a branch with my sword?
Yes.
Can I do an acrobatics check to do that?
Yep, go ahead.
That'd be acrobatics, not yeah.
And I'll allow 10 feet for that. If you make the acrobatics check.
So you run 30 feet and then make an acrobatics check to swing on a tree branch?
10,
Ooh!
30, I swing from there to him.
Ooh!
Okay, so let's see.
So you're gonna need to make an acrobatics check and also an attack roll.
Yeah. Okay.
Fey ancestry.
So we'll do 11 plus 13.
Are you proficient in actual acrobatics too?
No.
Oh, okay.
How difficult is it? I mean, it's just on a tree branch.
I mean, are you like jumping onto the tree branch,
No.
jumping off and delivering a blow?
Is it literally like a low-hanging tree branch
Yeah,
that
I'm
you're
just
just swinging
swinging
on?
off of it.
I'll say you got it.
Yeah.
So then I'll roll and see if I hit him. Oof, I did not hit him. I got like a 9.
Yeah, no.
Oh no, she's gonna George of the Jungle
shoot.
it.
Whoopsie.
Alright, so you just land in front of him?
I see
Yep.
her iridescent
Well, I mean,
hair
I miss him with my
shimmering through the trees,
Okay.
and I'm...
Well, as luck would have it, it's Goblin 2's turn.
We have inspiration still!
sword. Oh, yeah.
Do you, though? Because you
I-
gave it to us.
I gave
No.
it.
I
You
wasn't
gave-
there for the
you weren't-
inspiration.
Sorry, buddy.
It's okay.
So yeah, it's gonna try to attack you.
Bring it on, man.
With its scimitar.
Is he at a disadvantage because he's blinking through tears?
No.
Darn.
Are you like it was literally just like one horrified crocodile tear, and then it, like.
He's
Are you
over.
within 5 feet of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not really super.
Yeah, it hits. I rolled an 18. That hits, right? I don't remember what your
my
AC
armor
is.
class is 17 plus 2 from my shield.
Is your shield equipped?
Yeah. Sure is.
I don't know. How did you swing on a
yeah.
branch?
It's not.
I'll
It's
let it.
not.
Okay.
Take the hit. It's good for radio.
Alright, so.
She has 6 arms.
Well, so my shield that I
Yeah.
am using, I'm not gonna have it now, but it's basically Captain America's shield from Infinity War that comes out of the arm, so it's a smaller shield, but
Okay.
whoa.
Alright,
Spans.
it hits you for 3 damage.
Ouch.
And now, back to Matthew.
Alright. I'm gonna do
Finnegan.
Firebolt again.
Back to Finnegan.
Finnegan
again. Alright. Yes, Firebolt now because
Seamus Finnegan
Drya
is
is
fire.
right there.
Okay.
Ranged spell attack. 16 plus...
You got it, man.
Yeah,
you got
alright.
it.
Cool, so that's 1d10 fire damage.
Oh,
That's a
sick.
5.
That's a very decent amount of damage. Goblin 2 is bloodied.
Ooh, okay.
Wow, I'm super far away. It sucks.
What are the odds I can use my mage hand to like take my dagger out of this guy and then go slice that guy?
Mage hand is for very simple things. You can pick up the dagger and like bring it to yourself, but you cannot use it. You can't use mage hand to attack.
You can get an upgraded mage hand later, like way later. I'm right next to the dead body, it would be super easy for me if you ran past me on your way to kill the other goblin. I can just pull the dagger out and toss it to you.
Can we do that?
Because I don't have,
so
I
that's
don't
gonna
have to
be-
throw it. To,
So-
she's
That's
running.
gonna be dexterity check again for her to catch it.
Oh no, I'm not. She's not. She doesn't have to
You're
catch
passing
it.
it to her?
Yeah, because she's
It's
literally gonna
pass
run
on.
right past me,
It's a
so I can
baton.
just hand it.
Then let's go.
Pass.
Okay.
Dun, dun,
Go for
dun,
it.
dun,
And then I
dun,
throw
dun,
it at this guy. 9 plus.
So
I'm
And
proficient.
12.
Proficiency
12.
bonus.
Plus your proficiency
Are you
bonus, which is
proficient?
2,
plus
so
2.
you fail.
you fail.
Yeah.
Barely, but you fail.
Darn it, you guys were like developing a signature move here.
Oh, yeah. I'm using my inspiration.
Go for it.
Oh.
Okay.
16!
You got it.
Yeah!
I throw my dagger.
Wait, so
Well,
you
have you
hit
done
him
damage yet?
Oh,
for how much?
I don't know.
Abby, do you even know how to play D&D?
Not really. I just kind of make it up as I go along.
4!
Wow.
He's
Plus
dead.
dexterity.
No, he's dead.
Throw my dagger,
Yeah, describe your
and
attack.
it hits him square between the eyebrows. So it was like a choke, and then he falls straight back. I look over at you. Nice one. Thanks.
Now we say Goblin 2 is a stupid
That
name
was a
anyway.
nice one. You missed, but it was
And
still
you
hot.
guys are now free of goblin influence.
I searched the goblin's body for money. Goblin one.
I get my dagger. Can we search them for like weapons and stuff?
Search.
Investigation.
Go ahead and
Okay.
roll investigation.
That is a 9.
15
15.
on
Nine.
Goblin 1.
Okay.
I got a 16.
On
On
goblin
goblin
1.
1.
Yes.
Oh, cross searching.
Okay, so we're all crowding this body like
Okay,
padding.
we're all
so
making
you
sure no
guys
one
are
pockets
all
it.
able to tell that Goblin 1 has nothing on him.
Okay.
He has his scimitar and short bow, which are, you can take it. It's
Does anyone want to buy
I'll
it?
take a short bow.
it's very crappy.
Oh,
It's
there are
very, very crappy.
There's 2 goblins.
That's
Oh,
true.
oh.
That's true. I'll take this guy's short bow.
Well,
I
I'm
search
sure
Goblin
it's not the
number 2.
Okay.
With the 1.
It
You
reaches
forget what
out.
goblins are.
Guys, I found this weird dirt.
I'll search the second one. 18.
You find 2 gold pieces.
Woo! I have a. What is money used for?
It's for giving to best friends like me.
That's for the treasurer to hold on to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to try something tricky like we were saying earlier by like...
Gregor rushes in. Or he saunters.
So we're going in the cave.
So I go,
Well,
okay, what's our approach?
I'm
Weren't there
gonna
4 of
erase-
us?
Okay,
I
you're
strolled
in.
What? I follow.
All right.
And I've got
so
my sword out. And how dark is it in there?
There's torches. It's pretty well lit.
That's fine. Okay.
All right, so you're entering into a 15-foot wide hallway.
Okay.
And about 20 feet in, you are presented by the first thing that you will encounter,
Oh, I completely forgot.
which is a chasm. A chasm is a big word to describe this. It's about, I don't know, it's about 15 feet down.
Oh, so it's like a big hole?
It's just, yep, it's 15 feet down, and it's 20 feet across by, 20 feet wide by 35 feet long. You have several options. So there's tree roots growing down on lining the walls. So you could either try to leap the 15 feet,
Oh, it's just.
or you could just climb down and climb back up.
I'm gonna roll a perception check to look at the bottom of the chasm.
Okay.
Can I do the same to look on the other side?
And I rolled a 19.
Okay. Matt, the other side of the hallway, or the other side of it, is literally just a wall.
Nothing about.
And yep, just a little bit more hallway and then a wall.
All right.
Wait,
You
over
can't
here?
see.
Yeah. So it's
So,
more
yeah.
hallway.
More hallway, but then it must take a turn.
Yep.
So that's why we can't
Okay.
see.
So, you rolled 19 perception check. You look down, and you don't really see a whole lot. You see some rats.
Oh.
You see a bunch of rats, but that's it.
I'm gonna just leap across with the acrobatics.
Wow. Okay.
Same.
Oh,
See
it'd
what happens.
be
I
up
got
to leap.
15.
No, you fall in.
What if I get 22 and catch her?
Did you leap at the same time?
Yeah.
Land,
catch.
roll a
acrobatics.
strength check for me.
We're a team.
Dang.
Oh, 19.
You catch her and pull her up.
Well, thank you, my
I
friend.
got you.
I haven't done anything yet. Okay,
Yeah,
so
neither have I. And
oh yeah, you
You could either be tossed, or you could literally like.
these
climb on his back.
sodoms. I adjust. I look you up and down and I go, yeah. Well, how you feel about it?
Well, I hate to hold up the party, so let's go for it.
And I roll an 18 plus strength, which is an athletics, I imagine. So 23, 22,
To toss
23.
him?
Yeah.
Do I have to roll to like Scrabble to grab the
Yeah,
edge or
roll
something?
for
Or we could catch him.
Yeah.
roll for dexterity.
Me?
No.
Okay.
Actually, both of you guys,
Okay.
because you have to catch their hands and they have to catch you.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's not
This
in
is-
much control when he's flying through
This
this.
Or he still has to
This is
grab their
This
hands.
is acrobatics or athletics. Athletics.
I would say athletics.
Yeah.
I got 22.
Okay.
This is a peace of mind roll for me. 17.
Okay, you make it across. You're
I
good.
hurl him over. Drya catches him in his arm. And
Come, little one.
And I have this sudden flash. I've never had this before. Well, maybe in my life. It's been a long time. But suddenly, instead of seeing these warriors in armor in a dark chasm and a bearded gnome flying through the air in a dress, I see a beautiful iridescent elf woman catching a young child. And they're in a brightly lit room. And the gauzy curtains are fluttering in the breeze. And I stand there slack-jawed for a moment as tears well in my eye.
I think it's time to settle down.
And then I shake it off and brace for a long jump, which when you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. When you make a standing long jump, you can leap only half that distance. So my strength score is 16, so if I run 10 feet and jump, I can jump 16 feet.
If you...
you're still making me do a check. Okay.
After all that?
This assumes that the height of your jump doesn't matter, such as a jump across a stream or chasm. I must succeed. Alright.
It's always at the bottom of the paragraph.
Yeah.
I jump and I roll a 5.
You fall in.
Okay.
And from a 15-foot drop, you're gonna try to roll a dexterity roll to like grab
dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw to grab some roots on the way down.
Grab some
something
roots
like
on the
that.
way down. That's a good idea. 14 plus 2, so that's a 16.
Okay, so you are able to grab roots and you take some jolts. You feel a jolt and whatever, but you don't actually take any damage.
Okay.
But you are at the bottom of the chasm.
bottom of the chasm.
And so because of this, you have disturbed the rats.
Uh-oh.
How big are they?
Well, they're swarms of rats.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh God.
So there's 2 swarms of... There's 48 rats down there with you.
Torches down here near me in the chasm? Do I have one in my... I didn't bring any torches.
Nope.
Well, I have a Dungeoneer's pack.
But you still have to
Torch respect.
take out the tinderbox
Your
and light the
action.
torch.
Okay. So
Light
I just wave my sword around at
Are we
slashing.
in combat or can we start
He's
whack-a-moling them?
you've done your actions, so you have to wait to climb back up. So what can either happen here is
Initiative.
he fends for himself, or you guys join him down in the pit and help him kill the rats.
Well, I mean, we all have ranged attacks, don't we?
I don't have a bow.
I would highly recommend none of you come down here if you can avoid it.
Didn't you just get a short bow?
We only have one.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna shoot arrows at rats. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean,
I
like,
can-
the
I mean,
wider
yeah,
they are
yeah.
super tightly packed like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, they would be easy to hit.
But
Well, yeah, but I
it's
mean,
like a 15-foot drop though, so we can't jump down without hurting ourselves.
But you can climb down
you
really
have to
quickly.
climb down as an action.
Right.
Yeah. Now, I will say, if you guys want to, I'm going to let this happen. I did mention there are torches on the walls. So if you guys want to grab a torch and toss it down to him...
Now, what I would obviously like... Now, I don't know if I'm in combat or anything. I know I hit the ground. What I would like to do is just climb up and out of there. But do the rats have a chance to do something to me before I have
The
a
rats are
chance
going to
climb up?
retaliate and try to do something against you.
Can we throw torches at them?
If you want to keep
They-
if you want to keep the initiative down to just the two, you and the rats, then I will let that happen and let them try to do their thing, and then let your next action be climbing.
I would like it to be just a battle between me and the rats.
Okay.
But then you guys can intervene
Okay,
at,
like
at
your
your
torches.
will.
Yeah, so while they grab torches, can I just shoot into the pit?
Well, for the rats probably get a turn first.
They do.
Before anything.
Okay.
I'm lying there.
Darn
I'm,
rats!
The moment they sense me there, they just pour out of holes in the ground.
Okay, so yeah, they're gonna try to bite at you.
Oh my.
They're just nipping at your feet.
Are they? Okay.
They're rolling that 20.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So that's
I'm
gonna
about to
be.
chew out my rats.
It's okay. The last time this happened, you bailed us out.
Oh
I
boy.
don't remember that though.
Oh.
They deal 10 damage to you, sir.
What?
I have 3
Okay.
hit points.
Oh my
Okay,
word.
so I'm at the bottom.
Yeah, they deal 2d6
These-
piercing damage.
Fast rats rush out, and they climb up me and start biting me everywhere.
Udaan takes a torch off the wall and throws it down to you.
I fought in the gladiator pits. I have slain beasts. I have slain lions. I've slain minotaurs. I've slain men. And this is my brother.
Stop talking and burn their ass.
A rat gets in my mouth. Okay.
All right. So she drops the torch down to you. It just kind of it lands in just lands in a big sparky fiery heap in the midst of the rats at his feet. They scatter, and in that momentary
There's still rats
lapse-
on me though.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Rats scatter on the floor, and there are rats on me.
Yeah.
So I need to climb. I can't think. So I'm gonna climb the roots.
You have
a crit fail.
You
I have one inspiration point.
I'll let you use your inspiration point.
Okay. If it's strength athletics, then that's a 14.
You get it. You climb up the wall. You're good.
I was about to literally fall back down onto a floor of rats.
Yep.
As I'll just eat. That would.
I was just picturing that.
All right. Then this character who I loved so much would have become just that guy in an Indiana Jones movie who gets eaten by the rats, and then you all have to keep going, and I'll roll up a new character later. Oh, that was about to end so badly.
The one who we tearfully disposed of.
Gregor McConaughey eaten by rats.
Burial at rats.
Okay, so I climb.
There's gonna be a pattern with his characters. Almost dying.
I climb up over the edge, and I just am slapping rats
Keep
off.
Gregor alive.
And you guys don't need to worry about the rats anymore. So.
Oh my god.
Does anyone help pat me off?
I kind of want to.
I Gregor can help you out.
Okay,
Yeah.
I never had a rat phobia before. I now do.
That's a D&D's for new phobia.
And so anytime I see a rat, or like a lot of rats at least, I think I probably need to make like a wisdom saving throw.
You'll just be
Intimidated?
Intimidated.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's gonna be a swarm of rats. I don't think you're gonna be intimidated by a single rat.
No, I'll still have the phobia where I'll be like, oh, I don't want get it away.
But if you were surrounded by a swarm of 24 rats.
24. Yeah, that's my cap. Yeah. 23. I'm good.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, hang on.
Ah!
1, 2, 2. Oh.
Well, we don't have any way to heal you right now. I have 2 hit points.
I can heal.
What do you guys got? I'll take.
Do anything for rabies, because I feel like...
Just so you guys know, that was the entrance.
I was going to see if they ran away from fire so I could do a minor illusion on you to make you look like you were on fire.
Yeah. I have healing.
They are scared of fire.
Healing word.
Hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. 1. So
Plus
that's
4.
plus 4, so you have 5 plus 5.
Okay, so
You're
3
8.
plus 5 is at 8. So far in my character arc, I have learned caution and am afraid of rats. So,
Can
Okay,
we
cool.
take a quick short rest here so he can heal more?
now short rests are about an hour long, and we're on a time crunch.
Yeah, so the next thing that greets you, a T, giving you the option to either go left or right. And the hallway stays 15 feet wide.
Which way, Finnegan? Left or right?
Let me just flip one of our 2-sided die here.
Yeah, which one's that?
7, which obviously means left.
Yeah, that's heads.
Alright, left
just
it is.
You're going left?
We're going.
Yeah.
Are you
I have
sure?
no memory of this place anymore.
No, it's.
Hey,
Right?
hey guys.
Are
Hey
you
guys?
positive?
Does it matter?
I got a bad feeling about the left
What if
corner.
we split up?
Perception!
That's a terrible
That's
idea.
a good
That's
idea.
the number one
Splitting
way
the
to die
party.
in D&D.
Okay,
Perception check.
Yeah.
Perception
On
check?
what?
On going left or right.
Yeah.
Um,
To see if we
What are the
could hear
vibes?
anything.
Yeah.
okay.
Hear it. An
3.
auditory.
Yeah.
The 5, I got a 5.
Okay.
I almost feel a pain in my left side of my head.
Does
Don't know
that
what
mean
means.
not left?
Okay, so that.
Fine, let's go right.
I want to go left. That was a
It's up to you guys. I'm not going to stop you.
I'm
you are
going
more.
right. So
You are
y'all-
more rat bite
Y'all
than
can
man.
come with me, or you can stay with
Where-
the
where
rest.
you
We
going?
go right.
Here we
We
go.
go right.
You're going right?
Yes.
You sure?
I take it.
Don't. I question, man.
Wait, we're going right.
Okay,
Going the
can
way
we
we're
go?
going.
Can we go up?
No.
Alright, we
Go
go right.
down.
Alright, so to the right. 80 feet to the right is where it turns left.
Okay.
It just comes to a right angle and turns left.
Are we just walking normal speed? We're not sneaking or anything?
From the best you can tell at this point, you don't hear any sounds.
Okay.
Are there still torches on the wall?
Yeah, this whole place is lit up. Well, you can see everything.
I grab one and to carry it anyway, just because rats.
You're like paranoid for everything that moves.
I still
Shadows.
I feel them biting me. I have sores all over my face, and I mean they bit through my. I mean I was wearing gambeson and leather and chainmail, so I don't know how.
Maybe
They,
that's
well,
your
they got
face.
under me. Yeah, and they got to my face. Yeah.
It's probably why they did 10 damage. They're going for the throat.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Their little feet.
Alright, we keep going.
Okay, yep.
Alright, so do you turn left?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. About 10 more feet up, you notice on your left a little tiny door.
Okay.
Only about 5 feet wide. Not big enough for all four of you to enter in at the same time.
I look at Finnegan.
But conducive to tiny people.
We all slowly just turned to him.
And this door goes into a room.
Well, I'm carrying the items. I don't know if all these will fit through.
I'll hold them.
All right. Here we go. Okay, I open the door.
Do you want to sneak in? In case there's bad
I
guys.
shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I do a stealth roll?
You absolutely can.
Okay. That is 12 plus 3, so 15.
Okay, you are super stealthy, which doesn't matter because there's nothing in the room.
Can I roll to feel like an idiot?
You are in the barrack. You see, things that would represent that certain soldiers have stayed there or whatever, and you can sure look around.
All right.
So you can find.
So we can all fit through there.
You can all fit through there, just very one at a time.
Okay, I'm gonna go
Yeah,
next.
I'm gonna let them know it's okay.
I search for things of use.
And
And
rats.
we'll search too.
You search. Okay.
Rats. I got
Perception.
8.
Okay.
I
Megan,
have
you
5.
find nothing.
Okay.
Abby, you find nothing.
It's barrack. So are there weapons?
It's not in this room. This is
Most likely
any
bedding.
weapons that would be in this room were taken with the soldiers when they left.
Okay, I rolled a investigation check of 8.
I had an 11 with.
With 11, with 11, you see on at the end of one of the beds, you see a little chest.
Well,
I'm
I'm gonna crack that thing open.
All right, it's not locked, so you just open it, and inside of this chest, you see a blanket, a 10-foot rope, and a necklace made of teeth.
Are there chests at the end of every bed? I feel like I wouldn't need a perception check to know that.
It was just this one. It looks like a
under the bed or something.
It was kind of poking out.
Okay.
You know, it's just
All right.
it was just that soldier's items of personal items.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
So necklace of teeth,
Blanket.
an undetermined species of teeth.
Yep, I am gonna take the rope and
Yes.
think about taking the teeth, and then realize I don't want to be that person.
We
I
all
take-
watch you as you decide.
Yeah.
I take
Can
the
I
teeth.
have the tea?
Okay.
I take them.
I'll roll you for them.
There's a blanket.
I'll take the blanket.
Okay, cool. You take a blanket. So you just got done in the barracks there. That's literally all you found.
Yeah.
But outside of the door, the hallway does continue up to the left.
Should we go
Yeah.
onward? So down
So,
this
so go
hallway.
back through the door you went through, and then continue the direction that you were heading already. What you see before you is a big old giant door. That's kind of broken down. There's vine pieces kind of tearing it. They kind of tore it apart a
Are
little
we
bit.
big enough to fit through it?
Yeah, it's the size of the hallway.
Okay.
So you could enter in, but the door does look insanely fragile. So noise might be an issue there.
I don't know. So we
It won't
can't
be
do
able
it.
to
We
see.
can do a stealth check going through the door.
Yeah, if you pass a stealth check, you like
Tiptoe through
adequately
the door. Okay.
move the door to the
Alright.
side.
Okay. Sorry guys.
14.
I have 19.
So did you all try to stealth through at the same time?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got a 5.
Okay, well, Matt, all your stealth rolls are
Negated.
null and void because
So
the
sad.
Tiny here destroyed the door.
I stepped on a creaky floor stone.
You are immediately find yourselves in a big room. It's the treasure room.
Like how big?
It is. It's 55 feet long by about 55 feet wide, 55 feet square. You guys made noise, so you don't really have time for an investigation check before you hear kind of a squishy sound. You all look up, and you see kind of a really gross noodle with fangs. And it's been it was hanging on the ceiling above you, and it just kind of plops down in front of you.
Oh, geez.
And it has the advantage of surprise, and it goes in for an attack. Who's closest to it?
It looks like Matt.
Oh, okay.
All right, it goes for you, Matt.
All right.
It drops on top of you, Matt.
Oh dear.
And that's a 16 to hit. Does it do?
Yeah.
It does 6 damage to you.
Ooh. Okay, cool.
I see you 7? Oh no.
Yeah, and then it immediately squiggles back to the wall and begins a climb up
How
the
far
wall.
away?
Basically, it has to scooch around you guys. So it was on top of Matt, and it just has to scooch around back to the wall.
And then it's on the
And
wall.
since that was a surprise, can I not react yet?
You just take that damage. So it's making its way back to the wall. Now you roll for initiative.
18.
18.
Woo!
Please
Oh, 19.
roll.
Sorry.
18.
Oh my god.
Roll against each other.
I think
So Abby than me.
and Dawson then me.
I'm first.
All right.
Oh, we all rolled high. 20.
Oh, wow. Where's that when it counts?
Oh my God. Not all the same battle.
All right. So Dawson, Matt.
Yep.
Abby, Megan.
Oh, I feel sorry for your initiative, Wills.
It's okay. I'll just say her head's still like, what's going on?
Alrighty.
What I thought I'd be doing today.
Yeah, right?
I'm about to charge it, but I feel all the rat bites flare up in my neck. I remember how I got knocked out by the thunder blast, and all of my instincts of running and striking first are suddenly called into question, and I don't move and I ready in action. So that's a defensive thing. So when you ready in action, you wait for a trigger of some kind, so then you can use your reaction anytime in the initiative order. So
that's nice.
if the monster moves back towards any of us, that's when I'll strike it.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
He's matured so much today.
So much
Great
character arc today
Yeah.
in the first session.
Whoa.
And I am gonna react with fear, aggression, and hatred because it landed on my head.
Fear leads to aggression. Aggression leads to hate.
And
You wanna
it
sit?
looks like it is not within 5 feet of anyone, so I'm gonna acid splash it.
If I hadn't learned my lesson.
Yes, you do a dexterity saving throw.
All right. What do I have to beat?
You have to beat 14.
I beat it.
So my turn?
Yep.
I am going to use my new short bow and shoot an arrow into its eyeball. 16.
You got it.
Oh, perfect. 1!
Plus your mod for dex, probably.
Oh, then 4.
4 damage.
Uh-huh.
Megan, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to it with
My long sword. It's a nat 1.
Okay. As you're running towards it, you trip and you fall, and it's really embarrassing.
It's piercing headache!
So great, yeah. We're all just like a little
All right.
sad.
Yep. It's back up the wall, kind of on the edge of the ceiling, above you guys because you haven't moved yet. Okay. It drops upon Drya.
Come at me, bro.
And it only rolls a 7.
That's not gonna do it.
Bounces right off.
So it's just kind of on the ground next to you guys again, and it didn't do anything.
All right, then I use my reaction to slash or stab it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a 21.
Hey!
You got it.
And then damage roll 7.
All right.
And then, since I'm top of the order, I now use my normal action and
Hey.
bring my sword back down on it again.
Nice.
So I'm gonna roll, and this time I roll a 17.
To hit. Yeah,
To
that
hit.
hits. Yeah.
And that is a...
Damage.
It's dead.
Oh, I cleave the worm in twain!
High fives all around. Wow.
You got him. Woo! Alright.
valuable lessons.
So now you guys are
Strength.
in the room with a dead worm. And, what do you want to do in the room?
I searched the worm.
What do we see?
You see, just kind of a bunch of, like, stones and rubble kind of scattered around the room.
Okay.
You see, roots, of course, from the tree kind of breaking through the walls and stuff. And then in the far right corner, you see a, kind of like a big wall of vines. And that's it.
So investigation.
Well, let's do these in a turn. So, Abby, you want to do something particular?
Yeah.
Search the worm, you
I'm
said?
gonna do an investigation check on the worm. 15 plus 2. 17.
It's a worm. It's legit just a gross worm thing that lives in the cave.
It is 2 worm pieces.
Yep. It is 2 perfect halves of 1 worm.
I walk over to the vines in the corner and I investigate those hanging vines.
Okay.
And I roll a 12.
Alright, so you roll a 12, and you find a little treasure chest.
So,
No.
I try to open it.
You try to open it, and it opens. It pops right open.
What do I see?
You find 25 gold pieces.
Oh!
Whoa!
Yeah.
We're in the money.
I'm in the money.
Yeah, I suppose.
That's basically the hoard right there, the treasure hoard. This is what the goblins have.
25 you said?
25, yeah.
I still don't know what the money is for.
I didn't tell you what happened.
We'll
I
investigate.
said anything about money. As I pocket the money.
Well, you said it's for giving to your best friend.
Ah, that's... well, that's...
I think that's what you said.
When you... That's what you do with money. Because you're Fae, you don't need money. But your human friends, money's great.
What do you use it for?
Women, drinking...
You give it to the
friends.
women. Because they're friends.
Well, women usually give me something in return. Now, we can talk business if you like, miss.
Okay.
I hope this is what I would hear when I'm an inch from death.
It's from death. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
What else is in this room?
There's nothing else in the room.
Is there a way out?
The way you came in.
There's just like rocks and stuff?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
That's the end of the line, boys.
We're dead.
Well, she's not here.
Let's go back to
oh
the
no,
left.
we gotta go left.
Oh, no.
Can we go there
Yeah.
and zoom there? Alright,
Yeah.
we go left.
So you go to the left, and it's the same distance that you went to the right, and you're greeted by another right angle turning to the right. Ahead of you, about 30 feet or so, you see a big ol' wall. It's 25 feet.
Dang,
Oh.
crap.
Great.
We have rope.
Yes, we have 10 feet of rope.
10 feet.
So someone has to climb
Oh,
up there.
I have a mage hand. What if I set my mage hand up to tie it onto something?
That's the first useful
Sure.
use of mage hand I've heard of all day.
Just to
Roll an investigation check on the wall to see if you can find anything to tie a rope
Okay, investigation check on the wall. 2.
15.
onto. 10 feet up, because anything else would be relatively useless.
Well, does the mage hand go higher?
But the rope is only 10 feet long.
Oh, that's true. Well, but we could make a human ladder up to the 10 feet.
Oh.
That the end of the rope.
You could.
Sure.
Okay.
You'd all have to roll some good checks for that.
Alright, so does anyone have an idea how to get up here? So the mage hand, now there's a rope dangling 10 feet down, so now we have to climb 15 feet
Let's-
to get to the end of the rope.
We could just do.
I'll tell you now, it's not like a perfectly flat sheen wall.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we can climb.
We can climb it.
Oh,
So we could
it's
just do
kinda
it.
rough.
Using my
Athletics,
can I use my acrobatic?
It's athletics.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start climbing.
So everybody roll athletics checks. Matt.
Yeah, freaking 1! I hate my
Oh,
life.
no, wow.
7.
You die.
Oh
Not
my
that one.
god.
That's
Yeah.
4.
None of you beat it.
19.
Wow.
Oh, you beat it.
Can you like?
About fucking time.
No, you're doing it one-handed.
Oh yeah.
Megan, were you not one? Nothing. You didn't really
I
get
just
anywhere. You
fell
just
on my
kind of
butt.
climbed up and slipped and fell down, hit, and landed on your butt, and you cried a little bit.
I surmount the edge and I see what's to see in the next area.
You see the entrance to another room.
Y'all coming?
Hey,
We
did
try
you say
again?
you had a dungeons pack? Is there rope in there?
I haven't.
Explorers pack?
Explorers.
That would be very handy in the dungeon.
Could you tie your rope to the other rope?
forget about
and
these.
That is
climb
a
up?
thing that can happen.
I have 50 feet of hempen rope.
Oh.
I toss my rope down to you.
I climb up.
You guys still have to
We're
do
drowning in
climbing checks.
Athletics.
Yep, athletic checks. I'm gonna lower the DC because you have a rope,
Yeah.
but
6.
12.
y'all get it.
Oh, thank goodness.
We made it up the wall.
You're at the top of the wall. There's an equally steep wall in front of you to get back down. It's literally just a wall. So you got your ropes to climb back down. You just got to make
Just
that.
an
You just got to
athletics.
make another athletics check.
It's like an obstacle course.
13.
Okay.
12.
23.
Okay.
Flippity-flop down. All elven like 19.
You all successfully make it down to the bottom.
Wow, we're
How do
way
we
better
how do
at
we
that.
how do we get the rope unhooked from the top?
Do we...
Mage hand.
It's
Maybe.
like in Lord of the Rings, he pulls on it. That's
Yeah.
one of my knots that's not coming out.
Hempen rope isn't quite elven rope, but yeah, the mage hand does it. Good.
My mage hand gets the rope.
Mage hand.
Mage hand.
Mage.
Okay.
Mage hand.
Okay.
Mage hand.
I spool it back.
Go ahead and spoil it. Yep.
I'm gonna take my 10 feet back just because...
Yeah, you
Oh,
take
you're
first,
wrong,
yeah.
It's like, this
Hey,
was
10
my
feet. 10 feet
special.
translates to a lot more when you're as small as you are.
So 50.
Okay, so you guys now find yourselves about 10 feet, 15 feet in front of the entrance to a new room.
Is there a door?
No, it's literally just a
Just a
Pass
gap in the
away.
room. You see, kind of lining the walls, some crude spears, some scimitars, and some goblin bows, just kind of on the walls. That's all you can see. But this would lead you to believe that you are entering an armory.
It's
Can
an
we do a
armored room.
stealth check to go in? I'm gonna do a stealth check to go in.
You know?
I'm gonna
Okay, and
sneak
we'll
in,
send one
guys.
person at a time.
I'm gonna sneak.
Good luck, don't fall on your face.
I've got too many nat ones today, I'm out. Okay, so I got 21.
You successfully sneak into the room. You are greeted by the sight of 3 gerblins.
I'm gonna sneak back to them.
Okay.
Well,
And tell us.
there are 3 goblins in there.
Who has area of attack spells or area of effect spells?
Don't you have Thunderwave? Or Jury?
Do you have anything too? Alright.
I do have Acid Splash.
Yeah.
That affects
'Cause you
2
didn't-
at once.
Okay, so I'll use my
The
Thunder
goblins-
Wave as a surprise attack.
Should
Yeah.
we get in the doorway and then
Okay.
Yeah.
rush in?
So yeah, I surprise attack with my Thunder Wave.
Okay.
And so they need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Now what do I have to beat? What's your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is 14.
One of them is safe. The other 2 are hit.
Okay, so the 2 that are hit, so one of them takes 3 damage.
Okay.
The other one takes 9 damage.
Jeez.
What is that? 16.
And then the one that beat my whatever takes half. So 3.
All right. One of them is dead.
Wow.
And now we're back to Goblin 1 and Goblin 2.
Yeah.
Our old friends.
Here we are again.
You guys.
Initiative then?
Yeah. Roll for initiative.
Where's the dice I liked? Oh, it's the elf.
11.
20.
17.
Darn
18.
it!
What is it?
Matt, roll a d6, please. One of the goblins is gonna attack. Looks like Dawson. It's gonna use its short bow against you, Dawson.
Okay.
It rolled a 21.
Dang.
That beats.
No.
Oh no, you have 8. Okay,
My
I have
AC
3.
is 18.
All right.
Dang.
And it hits you for 4 piercing damage.
Oh gosh. Where did it hit me?
Your leg.
Yeah, my leg are exposed.
Oh! I had a rat bite there.
Now it's Matt's turn.
Oh!
All right. Firebolt.
Yes.
11 plus... Okay, so that's 17. Because that
It hit him.
bow was making me nervous. Alright. 6.
He's dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dawson.
I take out my own bow and shoot at that one. That small one.
Goblin 2.
9.
That does not hit.
My turn.
It is.
Sick. I'm going to use vicious mockery. Oh dear. I unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature I can see within range. This dude right here. If the target can hear you, though it need not understand you, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on the next
What do I gotta get?
roll. 14.
He has a -1 to wisdom. So he rolled a 6.
6. Okay. I unleashed my string of insults. Your mother hates you! You look like a dumb, friggin' weirdo! And you never will succeed at anything in life.
Can we hype it up? Can we go, oh!
Whoa! I back high five. Eat it.
I was told
All
the
right,
same
roll
thing.
for damage.
No.
4!
Is he dead
Plus
for
anything?
psychic?
Plus anything?
It doesn't matter. He's done.
Yeah. You just got dissed to death.
Hashtag bard.
Okay, you are now in the midst of 3 goblin corpses, and that's
I'm gonna search them for short bow.
okay.
There's also ones on the wall,
That's all.
too.
Okay, I'm just gonna do
If,
investigation.
guys, if you all want short bows, there's short bows.
Okay, I'm gonna
There's
grab,
so many short
I'm gonna
bows.
grab one. Right.
Are there any daggers lying around?
Not lying around.
I'm
One of
gonna-
the goblins might have one on.
Okay, I'm gonna search the goblin.
You know what? Yeah, you find a dagger.
Sick. Double daggers.
I'm going to investigate the weapons to see if any of them have a honed edge enough where they maybe have a +1 to damage bonus. And I roll a 9.
Nothing.
All right.
They're all goblin weapons. They're all super crudely made and untaken care of.
I'll search the goblins.
Does anyone else want to search it?
18.
I'm sick of goblins.
Sure.
All right.
Nat 20.
Hey.
All right. You guys are both searching at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
You find 5 gold pieces each.
Yay! It's more of that money.
Yeah, that Fey best friends are supposed to give human best friends.
Listen,
Seems
Drya,
very
don't
specific.
give him any money. Okay?
Okay.
Just gonna spend it on booze.
Let me help you out here.
Yeah.
I wonder if my other friend would like it. So at
What
this
other
point, I have a little bag, and out crawls a fairy dragon.
Ah!
And
It looks like a frat.
she's really nice.
You have a.
It also looks like a dragon.
Yeah.
It also.
She's tiny and can turn invisible, so she's been pretty
Oh, so that's
chill. And she doesn't. Her name is Shy.
Aw.
Not shy, but she is kind of shy. But yes.
This day just keeps getting.
So now she's just chilling on my shoulder.
Coming to theaters. I don't know why, but this day just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Sounds like the end of the line in a trailer.
It's a day like any other. Until.
Oh, here's a picture
Walt
of the
Disney
fairy
Pictures
dragon.
presents.
Oh, that's
That's her little pet.
Oh, it's actually really cute.
Yeah.
And butterfly
It's like Violet.
rat dragon.
They're tiny.
And
I mean, they're the smallest.
So she can
Pretty
attack
itsy.
too. So I thought
okay.
that might help me help.
She had any healing magic.
She has some telepathy and can turn invisible and bite and fly.
Can she heal people?
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay.
What HP are you at, Num?
Oh God, really?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Whoa!
Are you at full health?
I am
Me
a full
too.
health.
Okay, is there nothing dangerous in this room?
No.
In this
Is
room,
there,
no.
is there an entrance to anywhere else from this
I'm
room?
just doing this.
There is a closed door at the other side of the room.
Can we bar the door?
Well,
And
I don't
take a
need to
short
rest
rest.
Oh, we
because
don't.
I don't need to sleep. I have a trance,
Yeah.
and I'm at full health anyway.
Well, a short rest
But
isn't
my-
sleeping. We only
Right.
get to roll one hit
Well, I
die,
suppose I
and we
would
don't
need-
fully replenish health.
I mean, I stay out of combat usually, and I have a point of inspiration left if anything comes after me, so...
Go ahead and take a short rest if you bar the door. Anything that tries to get at you is gonna have to come through that door.
we'll see.
Or
it.
it's gonna have to climb the wall that you guys climbed earlier.
We can
Alright,
barricade
I'm gonna-
ourselves behind the bodies.
I'm gonna roll a d10 to that because that's my
To get
hit
your
die,
health back.
and it's an thank God it's an 8.
I am back at full health, I think.
Oh, that's good.
A character rolls that die and adds the Constitution modifier to it. Yes. Okay.
Boys, we are back in town. I am at full HP. During that short rest, I mean, not that we need to go into a big deal, but did we do anything interesting role-playing wise?
I'm petting my dragon.
I'm out of pumpkin. She pets her dragon for a solid hour as we all sit in silence.
I can see it.
Well, you can play some music.
Oh, you play it?
Oh, but that
I-
might alert the people.
I play a soft bass, so it's very quiet and soothing. And it probably heals you guys faster and more.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Go for it.
that.
Yeah?
Cool.
Cool. You guys are healed an extra 4 points.
I'm already
Oh my
at full
goodness.
HP. So can I go over?
Nope.
With that bit of amazing role playing, you won't bend the rules.
Does anyone have like a salve for these rat bites? I'm just breaking out in hives and boils all over the place.
Oh god, that's bad, yeah.
A salve, face salve. Can your dragon like lick me or something?
That might make it worse. Well,
I just
should we
grumble and
continue
whine the
on
whole
for the
time.
missing?
Now, behind this door, how do we want to play this?
Yeah, send someone in advance again.
Yeah, who has the best sneak?
+2.
+3.
Plus
Plus
2.
3.
I'll sneak in.
Alright.
So I get a sneak 12, and I sneak into the room and
Mhm.
check it out.
Oh,
What
no.
do I see?
You go forward through the door,
Mm-hmm.
and you see a hallway, and a right angle, and another hallway. Turn to the right.
Okay.
And that hallway exits out into a big giant room, which because there were no doors or anything, I'm gonna let you continue with that stealth
check.
roll. And the room is, I don't know, 100 by 55 feet, whatever. It's just big.
And what do I see in this room?
So directly to your right, in a big arch going out about 10 feet, and then kind of arching down to the corner of the room, there's just a big bunch of rubble and roots and crap.
Okay.
About 10 to 15 feet out.
Can I go in a little further
Yep.
and hide behind some of those things and keep searching? What do I see?
You are greeted by the presence of a large cage, and you see the girl in the cage.
Okay, gotcha. Do I see any enemy in this room?
Nope.
I still am cautious.
Okay.
So I sneak back to my companions and I tell them everything I saw.
Okay.
Let's get her out.
So you didn't see anyone?
I didn't, but that's still, I assume that there has to be enemies there.
Right. Well, should we all do a stealth check to go in?
Stealth check.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of rubble. So we could super hide out there maybe. Scope it out, save the girl and get out.
And go to the cage.
And go to the cage.
Okay.
Should we do it one
So-
by one, so if someone doesn't make it, it doesn't give away everyone?
Yeah, that's super wise. Can my stealth check
Well,
still keep from the
Wait,
last
wait,
time?
wait, wait, wait. What?
Was there a
No.
lock on the
We're
cage?
thinking this all wrong.
What?
Someone go in stealth. We'll all wait. We don't all need to go in the room. Just crack open that cage, sneak her out, and meet up with all of us. If anything goes wrong, we'll jump in. Rather than us all blundering a stealth check.
Here's the thing, if there is danger in there, I would rather her stay in the cage and not get hurt if we're fighting something in here versus like trying to protect her. Like she's, more
So
or less
we all
protected.
we all need to get in there to protect her.
If we wanted to send somebody in to draw any sort of attention that might be in there, I could make an illusion if that works. Try and
Yeah, like a little
maybe see if there's
distraction.
anyone there to draw fire of any sort.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. So we should maybe like. Well, we don't necessarily.
Do we need to? Was there a lock on the cage?
Yeah. Right. There's a lock.
Yep.
Yeah. Does anyone have lockpicks?
It'd be in a thieves kit probably.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I have a
Do we need
break-in.
is there a key that we have to find then? I run in there.
Alright. That's just
I
taking
run
too
in
long.
there. I grab hold of the bars. I kneel down. I look her in the eye and say, "My name's Gregor McConnor, and I'm here to rescue you." and I grab the lock and I try
Does
to.
the girl respond?
Oh yeah, I mean she just is startled and she looks up at you. She's been crying, so her eyes are super red and there's just like snot everywhere.
Oh.
Okay. I pull out my hand axe and I swing at the lock with my hand axe to try to break the lock.
All right, the lock is not an external lock. It's like the so you've got the gate and then it's like built into the gate.
So it's not just okay.
I look around the room for. Do I see any like chests in the room? All right. What do I see in the room? That's obvious.
It's just this big empty room.
It's empty, completely. Girl. Who has the key? Who has the key to get you out?
The
pig.
Scary thing.
Where's the thing?
I don't know.
We
How many
searched
are-
the worm.
All right.
Look up.
I usher you guys on, but shh. These are my friends. I'm gonna get you out. But girl, I need to know how many.
Are you guys all standing by
We're all
the
about
gate
the
at this point?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I stay back just in case.
Okay.
Okay.
I kind of like go kind of sneak into this rubble over here.
It's literally like a big giant. There's no going into it. It's like a big mound.
I mean, I still kind of just like.
Can you hide?
Hide.
Okay. Well,
Could I? Oh.
as you guys are,
How many bad guys are there?
you guys are talking,
Could I
you
investigate? Or is it
hear
too
a sound,
late?
and you turn around and you notice a javelin kind of fly to about here and then just kind of skitter across the ground. And this is a bugbear.
You suck! Oh my. Hey girl, is that who you were talking about?
Please tell me. Please tell me that's the big guy.
The bugbear walks towards you guys menacingly.
Do you have any charm spells?
And he's really grumpy, right? The bugbear he gets within about 20 feet of you guys, and then he says, "I thought I could make that."
Awkward.
What's your dex level, man?
Sometimes you roll it too.
It happens to us all.
You would know.
Okay,
believe us.
so just real quick question: what are you guys doing?
We're the extra squadron.
Yeah,
We're
we're the new guys.
Yeah.
I wouldn't believe you as far as I can throw that javelin.
all right.
So you believe us.
Can I charm him?
You try to charm him. Go ahead
don't-
and
if you
try
don't
it.
We're
succeed,
pretty charismatic.
He's gonna attack. He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
He sounded pretty smart.
Okay.
He just can't throw with crap.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Yeah, that'd be. I am hidden back here though, so does he like? Know?
What happens on that?
He just immediately like turns his head into the direction that you're at.
Hey man, how's it going?
Well,
She's the
you know,
DJ.
I was doing good
That's
until you guys got in here,
Dude,
and
I'm so sorry.
I imagine you killed all my guards.
No.
I imagine that happened.
No, we were the help that they sent because those guards got killed.
Brother,
Yeah.
we are here
I'm,
for you.
well, I can tell that you guys tried to use a spell on me just now, so
What?
We're just trying to
I'm
like,
not
I
super
don't
confident
just
in
trying
your
to
story.
chill some vibes, man. We're here to help.
What are you gonna say?
Persuasion. I'm gonna roll persuasion.
That's not
Hold
good.
on, Megan was gonna
So-
say something a minute ago. But
Okay. If I Fey teleport behind him as a bonus action, can I do a sneak attack? Like,
He has to be thoroughly distracted.
Alrighty.
and
Illusion.
persuasion is distraction.
Persuasion, yeah, okay.
Ooh.
6 plus 6 though.
What's
12.
What's that? What I have to
What
roll
are you trying to
against?
persuade him to?
I'm persuading him that we're on his side.
He's not persuaded.
Was that enough to distract him though for
Yeah, can I do my thing?
Drya?
If it's
Oh, I've got one. Gonna intimidate.
Okay.
Because I have proficiency
Or do your
in
illusion
intimidation.
I'm gonna do an illusion to make
Oh.
Gregor seem taller.
Okay.
Beefy.
I love this.
Yes.
What do you have to do that? Does it
Nothing.
just
It's a
work?
cantrip.
Oh gosh.
Okay, you're
All
still
right.
gonna have to roll to intimidate.
Yes, yes. All right. So
Which I want you to know it's
Does
hard.
Does that
I
add anything?
saunter
Could I
up
like
to
give him
him.
advantage or something? Make him seem scarier, beefier.
Or do I get a bonus maybe? Like
I mean,
You can add.
I have an intimidation
I don't know, a
bonus
+2.
of +2.
Okay.
So now I have an intimidation bonus +4. Good, because my charisma has
Sure.
a -1. So I get a +3 bonus to whatever I
want
roll
you to know
here.
this is hard though.
Yep. 7.
This is not even.
I walk up to him and I say, "Listen, I'm a professional fighter. You may have heard of me. I'm
Can
a
I
hero in the Colosseum."
sneak up on her.
The bugbear bends down and looks you in the eye.
Oh.
Has this constipated look all of a sudden, then farts.
Ah!
That's all that happens.
Well, I suppose
Udaan
featherweight
smells it from over
champions
here.
are.
Yeah.
Did that distract him?
Did that
enough?
distract him?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna say teleport into the fart.
and you have disadvantage now because the moment you teleported, he farted right in your face.
I want you to know, bugbear farts are not something to be trifled with.
He's just gag and heave.
It stinks when they eat it.
So I'm gonna attack with my longsword, and that is a 23.
You get him.
Okay.
You sure got him.
So I got a D10, and I add 5. So I have 7 damage.
Alright, he's super freaking peeved now.
And
so-
I happen to be 2 inches from his face.
Yes. Okay. He gets super mad and he lashes out at you with his morning star.
Ooh.
That's a.
That's what he's
old
holding.
mace. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Who's he attacking?
Dawson.
Okay.
He rolls a 20.
Well, then it does not glance off my.
Yep. So he hits you square in the chest.
Oh, I'm bleeding.
And he deals
That's never good.
14 damage.
So we have this fun running gag here.
Dawson dies in every encounter.
Describe your kill, Dungeon Master.
He literally just punts you across, punts you 10 feet back in the chest.
Smash against the wall.
Oh my god!
The poor little girl is watching.
Don't worry, we're here.
I'm Greg in the corner, and we're here to help.
So
This is why featherweights don't fight.
Everyone except for Dawson roll initiative.
Oh no!
But isn't he still in the initiative order for when he does his saving throws?
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jeez.
4. So.
What's the
I got
quest?
10.
What's the quest name to save our friend Gregor?
Abby got 12.
I also got a 12.
Oh, I got
Should
10.
we?
Yeah, D6.
D6s.
She got 2.
Oh my gosh.
Roll again. 5.
3. Okay.
Okay. The bugbear's name is Despa. Okay. So it's Abby's turn. He just friggin' beat the crap out of Dawson.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It was very sad.
I'm going to shoot an arrow at him
Okay.
from my.
You're not gonna heal Dawson.
No. I don't have any more
Spell slots.
darn crap.
I know.
Sorry.
Isn't lay on hands a cantrip?
I have
for you?
2. I have 2 hit points to do that.
Yeah, so I can heal you 2 hit points.
Are you dead?
I'm dead. I'm
He's
unconscious. He hit me for 14
He's at
damage,
-1.
and I done did me.
Dawson, every time. Every
Yeah.
time we fight.
Yeah, every time. Rats. What was the?
But he held this dude.
Dredge.
Yeah.
Rats. Just
Goblins. My God.
slammed me in the chest, knocked me
Literally
15
every
feet, slammed me against the wall. Ouch.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna arrow this face.
Okay.
Well, I just put in my notes, Dawson
Nope.
dead again.
Nothing. That's a nothing, Abby.
Huh! Frick! With nothing with a 12? Oh my god.
He's a boss.
Okay.
So my arrow whizzes past him.
Yep. And it is now Matt's turn.
All right. This is final boss. So I am using chromatic orb.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
That is. Oh no. Okay. That's.
Try use your inspiration. Have you used your
Yes. Inspiration.
Do it.
Okay. I'm gonna use my
Do you want to roll in
inspiration.
the box?
20.
Oh!
Nat 20?
Yes.
Double damage!
Double damage.
All right.
Inspiration.
Okay. And
Inspired again.
yes. And
The wizard strikes. Finnegan, yes.
Okay, guys. Before he does this,
We have
Just
to know this
picture-
guy's story.
We'll just picture this gnome. Like
Tiny little gnome.
his big fighter buddy just got punted across the room, and little gnome is like, no, freaking no, dang it, no.
What is the
2
attack?
foot
though?
gnome and a 20-foot bugbear.
Tell us what you do now.
I do 2d8 damage.
Plus-
My choice
Yeah.
of
Type of damage?
type of damage, yeah.
So
I'm gonna be thinking on that while we roll here. Okay,
Double that.
12. Okay.
Nice.
Frick yeah.
okay, guys.
All right, and that is going to be thunder damage because I want to make some noise.
I'm glad I was already out.
Not again!
I hear it in my unconscious state. In my sleeping mind, there's a circle of rats around me licking their lips, and I hear thunder in the distance.
Okay.
Just inhale.
Reliving
Well-
every death.
Despa, in a fit of rage, he's getting down there in health points.
Oh, cool.
In a fit of rage, he turns around to the cage,
Oh, no.
and he rips the gate off. And he grabs the girl,
Even better.
just like sack of potatoes, holds her over his shoulder,
What the? No.
and he just kind
Door-
of runs off into a secret door over here.
Hold on now, no. Wait. He ran away.
Will I get an attack?
She
on
gets
That's
an
gonna
opportunity
yeah.
attack.
That's gonna take some.
You can shoot an arrow at him while
As
he
it's
runs away.
running?
Gosh.
As kind of
Yeah.
Sure,
13.
Abby, you can do it too.
13.
What'd you?
13.
Okay, that does not hit.
16.
That
Nice.
hits.
Sick. I want to shoot him right in the butt.
Okay, go for it.
Right in the
Right,
arrow.
right, in,
Right
right where that part came from.
Right in the muffler.
Uh-huh.
This is Death Star weak point.
Oh wait, I never rolled a death.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
That's a 20. So yeah,
Woo!
we're-
All right,
That
good.
makes you 1
That's-
hit point. It's not 20, right?
Oh, that brings you right
Yeah.
back.
Yeah,
You just have 1 hit point.
a nat 20 does.
Oh my goodness.
Yay!
Maybe we are the chosen ones.
Abby,
There is a god.
roll for your hit.
Oh, what is that? D4?
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
a
ball.
goblin bow.
It's not
Oh,
six.
D6.
What a good time to roll a nat 20.
Yeah, really. 5. Nice.
All right. He is not having a good time.
I'm so glad he isn't dead yet, though.
Yep, no, he's not dead.
He's just hurting. He's hurting.
All right, so he
Jumping with both legs.
all right, you guys can follow him through this door.
Can I like lay hands on him as we're running and give him 2 hit points?
No,
Why?
you have to do it
Here's
standing.
my turn.
Yeah.
Well,
But anyways,
so we should run after.
so go ahead and do that real quick if you want to.
Heal him.
Yeah, just
I'm
know
running.
that.
I'm
just
running.
know
I don't
that.
wait.
All right, you're ahead.
what?
So
Just know that Despa is in the other room
Okay,
with the
yeah.
girl.
We're running.
when you kneel down and laid on hands, I was like, I'm ready, coach.
Do it, bud. Hang in there.
I-
My dragon licks you.
All right, so you guys
I stumbled.
run through the door after him, and you find yourselves on like a bunch of treacherous terrain. You're on a bunch of big giant tree branches, and he's out on the spirit tree.
Oh, we're
So
out
outside
on the
the
spirit
cave.
tree.
Yep.
I don't know how I
Oh my
did that.
God.
So you guys are on the spirit tree now, and he's like standing back menacingly, and he's just like panting heavily, and he's just holding the girl, and he's just like, guys, why? I just, it's my first. I just left the house for the first time, guys. This is my first cave that I ever was put in command of. My first little army.
Are you telling this to us?
Yes. He's like, This is the bugbear. This is what we do. We're gonna be.
Give us the
warlords.
girl!
But you see, if I do that, I can't do that.
It happens,
I
man.
just
Why not?
can't do that.
Yep.
How injured are you? How many hit points do you have left?
Arrows out, ladies.
Okay.
I knock an arrow and I aim it at him and I roll an intimidation.
Remember, he's holding the child,
I know.
and he's on a tree branch,
Um,
really high up.
Oh, he's on a tree bench.
I'm on a tree branch.
I thought it was.
You're on the spirit tree.
is he higher than us, or are we all on the same level?
You're on same level playing
Udaan
ground.
whispers to
Does
them,
anyone have-
distract him,
Okay.
and she sneaks around.
Okay, well, somebody's got to distract
Do you
him
have
first.
illusion? That he left?
Okay.
Oh, that's a
Bugbear.
cantrip,
You know
so
what?
yes.
You know what?
Yes.
We're not. I'm not. Bugbear.
What's your name? And then what's your story? How did you get here? Why are you doing this?
I have some notes. Your startup is falling apart.
My name's Despa, and I just left the house. I'm here. This
Like
is my
your mother's
first job.
house.
Yeah, my mom's
15
my mom's
stealth.
house. And
You gotta prepare these monologues.
it's wisdom plus 10 for perception, right? For passive perception.
Mod plus 10, yeah.
Your modifier. 10 plus your modifier, yeah.
Wait, what'd you roll?
Wisdom.
I rolled a 15.
All right, you're
Perception,
good.
yeah.
You got it.
Sweet. Okay.
So he's just like, guys, there's just I'm just doing what bugbears do, and like
You're attacking.
I want to hear a story. I want to hear who do you can work for?
I just this is just like the
Are you
trial.
from the
I don't-
darkness?
I don't. Well, yeah.
Attacking the spirit tree? How dare you?
I mean, in what manner do I dare? Or
We can
Be
help you.
ashamed of your
Tell us-
monstrous ways.
Tell us who you
this
work
is
for.
who I am, though.
Tell us who you work for, and you can join our team.
I work for the darkness.
For
I
Scott?
work for Scoth. He's my man.
Does Scott
He's not
know
very
you?
nice.
Do you really think Scott cares about what happens to you?
Well, no, not yet.
Do you want to go to hell when you die? Do you know where you're going?
Looking at you guys,
And
I
he has
am
seen
in hell
it.
right now.
Abby, anything.
Okay, so
I was like, listen.
I jump on his back and put a dagger to his neck and say, "Drop the girl."
But not drop.
He's gonna do the Joker
like-
thing.
Oh yeah,
And
I'm not.
like,
I'm not.
gently
Guys, I'm not gonna just drop her off. She's
set
my
her
freaking.
down.
She's my. Without her, I don't get the friggin' money in the weapons. Okay.
Money and weapons. We didn't know about that part.
Yes, you did.
We knew about weapons.
Yeah.
And it's the same money.
You're changing the deal, Des.
Should I
I-
slit his throat and grab the
Just
girl?
slit his throat. Catch the
I
girl.
slit his throat.
Okay, roll to
and I-
slit.
I'm
Roll
holding
to
onto her wrist.
Yeah.
I'm holding onto her wrist right now. 12
Nice.
plus what? Like
Your
dexterity?
proficiency and dex, yeah.
3, so 15.
Nope.
What?
Wait,
Nope.
did you not? 2
Wait.
plus your dex mod.
Ha! I have 2 throats.
So you have 5 plus, so you have 17.
Oh.
So it's dex and proficiency.
Are you serious?
Oh, plus proficiency. Yeah.
Okay, well that does it. You slit his throat for how much damage?
I slit his throat. What is
Because
it?
you have to get through 16 tendons in a human neck, so a bugbear neck, that's...
And fur.
1.
All right, he's not dead.
Oh my god! Plus your modifier.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Your dex mod.
3. So 4. Does 4 do it?
Okay,
Come on.
he like tries to reach back, and as he reaches back, his head, he kind of like
No,
tilts his head
Joshua.
back, and just like a whole bunch of blood just kind of
Oh,
it doesn't even just splurt, it just kind of all comes out at the same time.
Oh.
It's like this is a bucket. Just and then he falls backwards.
Frick.
Off the tree?
No, onto the branch, but also onto Abby and the girl. So you need to make a dexterity and strength save for me, please.
Okay.
This kid's gonna need some therapy.
Can I do acrobatics and like climb, like while he's falling, climb on top of his shoulder, grab the girl, and go to the tree branch?
I need 2 checks. I need an athletics or acrobatics check and a strength check.
Great, the girl's gonna fall. Oops. Okay.
Maybe she can grab
So.
one. She can make a check.
But my acrobatics is 5, so 10
Okay,
on that acrobatics check.
you're able to hop up on top as he's
Okay.
falling down.
3 on my
Okay.
strength check.
What's your strength mod?
She had
1.
She rolled a 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is what happens.
Oh no.
Okay.
Any of you guys can jump in at any time.
No one's close.
How far are we from...
Okay.
Oh,
Too
I'm
far to
pretty
react.
close.
Joshua, can I cast Expeditious Retreat and dash over closer to them?
What does that spell
That's
do?
really funny because
It
it's
just
like the
lets me
opposite of a retreat.
Oh yeah, it lets me use the dash action, which I am looking up.
Go
Dash
for
lets
it.
you move double your...
Double my
Speed.
movement speed.
Well, we all are gonna move. Double my speed, Doc. We're all gonna move. I'm gonna run forward.
Right,
even
as
if
soon
don't
as
have
I
time to
slit his
react.
throat, y'all gotta be
Yeah.
reacting.
Um,
Right?
And
So can we all make a
we can
dex
help.
catching?
We can help.
check?
We can assist.
Okay,
roll.
so I just want to paint a picture for you here, real quick. Okay, so you guys are basically on this big straight branch.
We need some yellows.
You guys are behind them. This straight branch is now difficult terrain because it's covered in blood.
Oh.
Can I do an acrobatics to go like grab some other tree branches to go around?
Matt, if you're
Okay,
using your
difficult
spell
terrain, yeah,
to
that-
dash up there, I think I'll let you ignore the.
I'll do it.
Okay, so you
That
dash
doubles
up
my speed, so.
to I don't know where the girl's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try and catch her and stop her from falling out.
What if he runs and jumps off one of us? And just like,
Yeah. So
Yeah, how is
I-
a gnome gonna catch a girl?
hey,
rough
it's
with
He'll
better-
grab her
I'm
hand
gonna
Yeah.
do my best.
catch her.
better than
And then I'll
nothing.
grab him. If
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll a strength check.
All right. Oh no. 8.
You know what? She's like 7 years old.
Yeah.
He's about the size of a 7-year-old.
You're about the size of a 7-year-old.
Mhm.
So,
It's gonna work, guys.
roll a. So basically, with that strength check,
Yes.
you're now strong enough to grab the girl,
Okay.
but you are very tiny. You
Yeah.
don't have a good center of balance,
Yeah.
so you need to roll. I'm gonna say a dexterity saving throw to grab onto like a
stay on the
branch or something
Okie doke.
to balance yourself.
Better at this. 21. No,
All right,
22.
you do it.
Sorry.
You do
Okay,
it.
so how does sorry, I'm throwing dice at you.
8.
How does this all play out?
So basically, because
A lot just
the
happened
tree
in a very
branch is
short
the
amount
tree
of
branch is pretty wide, so
Right.
he's able to basically he
Okay,
dashes
then.
around,
So
running faster than the bugbear's falling.
So I slit the guy's throat.
Yeah, and he's like ready. He's ready for it when
He's falling back. I jump up, grab her, and then Finnegan.
Yep.
Finnegan runs up
Hear the moment. You don't have to
and
remember his name.
catches her by the hand.
So
as
he
she-
catches her by the hand, and then
Uh-huh.
he, with his other hand,
and is holding
is holding onto like a branch.
Yeah.
And so the girl's literally hanging off the side of the tree.
Yeah.
But he's got her.
Okay,
Let's
well
go
that gives
pull
us
her
time
up.
to help him.
Hold him
so
up.
who
Yeah.
wants to roll the
Strength
strength check to pull him up?
I can.
Is Despa dead?
Do it. Do it.
Deadbutt?
Do it.
Dead spot is dead
Wow.
Good time for a 1.
Come on, I got a 13.
Can we talk about teamwork right now?
Yeah.
Athletics, I have 17. Nice. Pull those little guys up there.
All right, so you pull him up.
I have you.
And they're up on the tree safe, and as this is happening, just due to the shift in the movement of the tree branch and stuff like that, Despa's body just kind of crumples off the side of the tree branch, and you hear like several seconds later just this loud.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry. How did she fall? What?
Despa fell.
Despa fell.
Oh.
Despa's body just
Not the
fell.
girl,
Yeah.
okay.
Not the girl.
All for nothing.
That's what happens when he's owned for once.
I thought you were gonna break our branch.
No.
Dang.
Despa's body literally just kind of slips off the side and just rolls and
So the girl's
crashes
probably
down.
Someone cover her eyes.
And
I play a
she is
soft
thoroughly
flute
traumatized
sound.
for the rest of her life.
Hey, me too, kid. I give her a fist.
I'll show you the rats on the way out.
As the body of Despa disappears from view, kind of coming up from the center of the tree, a bunch of light and sparkly stuff happens, and a dryad appears in front of you. She says,
My friend.
"Hello, friend. I am Engeni. Thank you so much for ridding my tree home of the scourge that was that really pathetic bugbear Despa and all of his stupid cronies."
Yeah, real pathetic.
It's okay, you tried your best.
Where the f*** are you?
Yeah.
Is your tree? Where were
Drya was
you?
dying.
I was overwhelmed by darkness, the tree was, so I had to escape to hide within the tree, otherwise the tree would die.
You single?
I'm a tree.
I'm a half elf. What's your point?
So, thank you so much for ridding my tree of this nonsense. I can begin to rebuild and grow again. I have one thing to give to you. And she reaches into her leafy pockets and she
Her skin.
So she reaches into her pocket and she pulls out a small, or a medium-sized, like an acorn-sized seed.
Forbidden
This
fruit.
seed is one of 3 keys that you will need to access the temple.
Yard.
The temple of Ya'ar.
Yar.
Indeed, yes.
Yar.
Yeah. There's
Yar
the past
Bior.
degree.
I've never heard that one.
You are the most beautiful dryad I ever seen in my life.
I've actually never heard that one before.
No, I'm from the desert. I ain't seen many of you, but I gotta say, you are better than any
And it's cactus spirits.
cactus spirits.
So much. Genuinely, thank you.
You're all
Basically,
done now, right?
Yeah,
I
basically.
am not done. I just want to reiterate: this seed, you need it to get into the Temple of Ya'ar, and thus that's going to be the final thing that you, the final countdown. So
Wait, we have to jam a bit first.
I get out my violin.
You are very kind. I take
We
the.
went through a lot.
no wait. Who?
Oh, you're bad.
Matt, you would have the
quest,
seed.
Quest
Yes.
item
Yes,
guy.
okay, I will.
Wait, what's in this temple?
There's a portal
Oh,
Portals are fun.
in the tree.
and the portal is magic. What are you doing?
I'm so glad I can't see her.
I am, guys. I'm interpreting this as Drya literally making these motions, because they're pals. She's trying to, like-
Explanation to our listeners here on the airwaves. Our friend Drya, played by Megan, she and her husband Josh, our DM, they're writing this campaign together, and she knows everything, but is pretending not to so that she can go through this adventure with us. And so they've been sending nonverbal signals from one to another. Well, she's been sending nonverbals at him, prompting him reminding him of things he's forgetting, which DMing is very hard, and it's easy to forget a lot of things. So that's the context here.
Darkness.
The portal.
Yeah.
Where is the portal? Where does it go?
The portal is to the other portals throughout the region, throughout the world.
Little, like,
So
The whole world or just
the
Adohi?
whole
wood between the
World.
worlds kind of dealio.
a little bit, yes.
Okay.
So, as you progress through the world and potentially need to come back to certain places, you will be unlocking fast travel, as it were.
Wait.
With this acorn?
Yes, in this region, anyways. This acorn, and you'll need the other 2 in order to access the portal in the temple.
Where do we find them?
Well, there's other bits and pieces of darkness scattered throughout the region. You must find them, defeat the evil within, and get more acorns.
Why are all of these important acorns in darkness? Who let this happen?
They were stole.
She's magic. We make up words all the time.
I knew it. I always thought so.
You're crazy.
I'm aware. Please go away now.
Well, do you want to come and help on our adventure?
Oh, I'm stuck in this tree.
Also, your friend here lost her memory. Can you do something about that?
Yeah, she's the one
Ever
who.
seen her like kind of? Oh, it's
Nope.
happening to her.
Do you know that she's the one who called us into an ore and gave us this quest and said it was our calling and
I've heard about the prophecy. I didn't know that. Well, I didn't know that he would choose her.
Oh,
Well,
what's the
good luck.
What? But wait.
Good luck.
Be nice to him. He's
I'm
got like a
sure-
hangover, but for
I'm
death.
sure I'll get my memory back sometime. Aww.
And
Should
if
we
you don't,
go
have
home?
fun.
We've got the little girl. We should probably return.
Oh yeah, are
back
you
to
lost?
On a
Like
time
you have no
crunch.
idea what's happening.
Let's go
kid.
back to the village.
Yes, please go.
Boom, we're back.
All right, we're back
Fast
in that,
travel.
and we're back. Yo, what up? We're back. That was kind of weird, but we're back in the village.
I mean, we don't have a time crunch anymore, but Dorn will be so upset.
I knock on the door of the blacksmith.
Dorn opens the door once again and says, "Who are you? What do you want?"
Hey, we found your kid.
Oh God, it's you. Oh, it's her. Hey. And he super excitedly hugs his child, and then he's like, "Hey, Rosine, come quick! Ayana's back." And Rosine runs out of the room. She stands in disbelief for a second and sees her daughter, and then runs to her crying. And she doesn't even say anything. She's just crying. She's hugging her
Is
daughter.
Rosine hot?
She's married.
Are you,
She's a widow.
Immaterial.
how's the marriage?
So about
pretty
these-
solid.
About these
well,
weapons that
They've
you
been
made
through
for
some
us.
pretty rough trauma.
And they're doing great.
I brought your kid back. As a reward for that? Well, okay.
Yeah, weapons.
My weapons,
Not
actually.
yours.
Oh yes, I forgot, guys. I promised you guys weapons. So we're Rosine is super skilled with weapons, with weapon creation. So we've got a stockpile in the shop in the back. So if all of you players could go ahead and flip to page 149 in the player's handbook.
In the player's handbook. You know what I mean?
You're gonna see a list of weapons, and all of you can choose one that your character would be able to wield, and you guys can have it.
Well, I need a shield. Listen up. You wouldn't happen to have a full set of shiny plate mail, would you?
That is a lot more than one weapon.
I would like a longbow, please.
Well, take
Yeah,
it
and we
then.
only brought you one daughter. So
Yeah!
I'll take a crossbow, please.
You got it.
okay.
I'll take your finest shield. I didn't start with one because I didn't think it'd be important, and it would have meant the difference literally between life and death. So,
Many a time.
would he give me a whip with the shield?
Yeah.
Why not? We have a whip.
Everybody good?
We're still kind of injured. Let's go take a rest.
Really
Keep
quick.
going?
Really
Oh.
quick.
Oh,
So go stay at the inn.
Before you do that,
Run.
as you're exiting, because if you remember, the blacksmith's shop is like on the side of the general store.
Yeah.
As you're going through the general store to exit, Dorn stops you, and he's got a bag, and he says, "We're really hoping to hold on to these, but you guys saved our daughter, so we wanted to give you these as well."
Friend. Justice. Is it something?
I know, I'm just kidding. You want these things.
Let's
I
get
just
them.
promise you want these things. And you reach into, or he opens the pouch, and you look inside, and you see 8 health potions. So you can all
So 2 each, take 2.
take 2. And then Dorn leaves you with, again, thank you so much for saving our daughter.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
I see them holding their daughter, and I have another flash, and I look at Drya and like the child and the family, and I wipe away some non-tears. Sniffle.
We do anything for you and your daughter, Era.
Ayana.
Yeah.
I thought it was Rihanna.
No.
Girl, what's your name?
The kid?
What's your name?
The
girl?
child's name. The child's name is Ayana.
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 All right.
Okay.
We'll never forget
Well-
you, Dorp.
Well,
Thanks, bye.
yeah. If
Should we go see?
If
Thanks for the trauma!
I want to.
Anytime.
You like it, kid.
Remember
Make
us in
it strong.
therapy.
If you ever want fighting coaching, let me know.
It's great, I've already started brooding.
Yeah, there's some hoodies. Well, let's go to the inn, and
Sleep. There's nothing else we need to
I
do?
need a drink. Something
Alright.
stronger than pumpkin spice cider.
So,
She's got a
Rowan,
special brew in
Let's go have some Rowan.
Rowan, do you say that as you're entering the
Yeah.
All right, so Rowan is at the counter. She hears you say that, and she says, "I've got just the thing," and she comes out with this pint of pumpkin spice rum.
Whoa. That'll do.
I'll take one
Alright.
of those.
You know, I have my own whiskey brand.
Well, that's
We
great.
said
This
it,
is
yeah.
rum.
Oh, rum will do.
And she gives you each a pint of rum. She even gives you a pint of rum, even though
I
you're
am gonna
tiny.
swim in it.
I take a giant swig immediately. And I look at Drya and Drya.
Darling, do you drink water?
Try
I'll
some
try
of this.
Don't do that.
It'll be good for your fairy spirits.
I
No,
don't know if it'll affect me.
Try it.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Try it.
And I start whispering in Gregor's direction. Drinking contest.
You and me?
No, you and her.
Me and the little iridescent girl? Yeah, alright.
I want to see
drink.
this.
We drink. I drink.
That is quite good.
Your hair is really pretty. Is it
You're
natural?
now both on your second pint.
Alright.
I would drink a whole bottle of rum. Okay. I would be 69 sheets to the wind. Which I am. I had my best friend. I was in love once.
Oh.
And then I've had to.
Oh, I thought this would be fun.
It reminded me of her, but we were so young. I'm going to bed.
Oh,
I can't get up. I fall on the way up the stairs and I fall asleep.
We drag you up to a room and just like toss you on the bed. And then go to our room.
Yes.
Yeah.
The pain of his rat welt slightly wakens him, but that's it.
I hear them. I shake. They're crawling all over me. I drink another pint and I'm knocked out.
Oh my god.
There's one in the room for him.
So, as during the night, as we're all like sleeping,
I'm gonna bring half
I
of
do
my
a
pint
mini
back down
ore.
because there's no way.
so we're all
Yeah.
kind of like in a sort of dream state in the light realm. So like basically conscious.
Oh, rats! What? The dream state's full of rats.
You are safe here. So I wanted to thank you all for getting the first seed to the temple. I'm sure you were all confused by my confusion. So, without Maor's physical presence in Tannin,
So,
Wait, you guys are in the light again.
Your consciousness is still drunk?
Usually.
Yeah.
so out Maor's physical presence in Tannin, any celestial or fae must remain in the ore. We cannot sustain ourselves in your world. If we do, there's certain drawbacks, and it seems mine is memory,
And power.
and my strength is not what it was. All the big teleportations I've done with you to get you to Adohi significantly drained my powers, and the dragon light scale is the only thing tethering me essentially to your world and allows me to be among you. But my memory and personality may change, and so whenever you do a short or long rest, I will return to the ore to restore myself essentially. So
Will your physical manifestation ever gain its memory?
bits and pieces. It's still unclear.
If we find more scales, I bet you have more power.
Yes, but the scales we have to use to purify each portal.
I don't know why I'm so invested in it.
So I wanted to tell you all while I had the strength of the ore. May you all rest peacefully.
Well, if you want to join me in bet.
Call disconnected.
And with that, day fades, night encompasses you all, sleep greets you sweetly.
Maybe we are the chosen ones.